Hello, crafters and artisans, and welcome back to Psychedelic Squid Fiber Arts. Today is less about specifics and more of a general how-to, as it'll vary widely wheel to wheel. I was originally going to try and restore this old wheel, but seeing how much needs to be done, I'm opting for a complete overhaul. It's already missing the flyer, a maiden, and bobbin. The drive wheel is cracked, the table is cracked, and there's chunks missing from the legs. And lastly, the treadle is very nearly worn through. So I'm going to start by fixing the treadle and modifying it a little bit. First, I'm going to remove the old worn out piece, and I'm going to have to remove the old nails as well. I'm going to use my putty knife to pry this piece up, and I don't really care if it breaks because it's already worn out. Once I've removed this piece, I'm going to set it aside as a general template for the new piece. I'm going to be using my fancy nail puller to remove the nails without damaging the existing wood. This one on the far end snapped off, leaving nothing for me to grab, so I'm going to use my punch to push the metal out from the back and then use my puller to remove it. Now, measuring the longest edge of the pedal and width, I'm going to find a compatible piece that's at least 4 inches by 11 inches and about half an inch thick. Here's my new oak piece fresh from the depot. I'm going to trace this piece onto my new one and leave a little excess. I'm double checking my longest edge and it seems short, so I'm going to move my line over to make sure I have enough. I'm going to use a straight edge to sharpen up those lines. And now I'm going to cut it on my miter saw. I'm going to test fit it and also mark the treadle where this new piece will go, because I plan on cutting out part of the existing wood so this piece lays flush with the other two. Now I'm going to double check this against the old piece before I check it against the existing ones. It's a little long, but that's okay. Checking against the existing ones, I'm going to mark where it needs to be cut to fit. I cut it to fit and cut away a groove from the existing treadle. Now I'm going to clamp it so I can pre-drill holes for the wood screws. I like to use screws because they're easy to remove. Here you can see I pre-drilled holes for number 6 screws, and then I followed those up using a larger drill bit and stopped very shallow so the screw heads will sit flush with the wood. I went ahead and put those in off screen, and next I'm going to sand it to shape it a little. Lastly, I would stain it to match, but I'm going to do that later. So, just a quick comparison, here's the before and after. Thank you all so much for exploring the depths of your creativity with me. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.